Welcome to the Endless Entrepreneurs YouTube channel. My name is Luke Henson, and I am a eBay seller, a real estate investor, and I consult in the corporate finance world. Per the title of this video, I am going to do a live unboxing from a new wholesale bulk buy vendor on the internet. I've been looking for the opportunity, and I guess I should mute my phone here. I've been looking for the opportunity to buy in bulk again since my last one I did early in 2017. I just haven't really found the right opportunity. I'm hoping this ends up being that. If you're new to my channel, I appreciate you stopping by for the first time. And if you're coming back for again, I appreciate the support. Just for context, those of you who are new, I did purchase a pallet, or well, 4 pallets of 3,000 pair of LL Bean shelf pulls, all pants last year. And I just really I wasn't able to maintain that relationship. It just kind of went away. And I've really been trying to find a new source since then. This one kind of found me. Full disclosure, it's a newer company out there. They reached out to me, first of all, they asked if I would do an unboxing if they sent me some stuff for free. And I actually in turn asked, they said, hey, I'd like to sample an order of my choosing, not one that you self-picked, because if I was going to review something, I wanted it to be something that was already posted on the site and was real, someone would come and find. So they actually gave me a partial credit to get this box. So I didn't pay full price, but I am going to review it as if I did pay full price for it. And we'll go through the profitability of each item. And I'll show you basically full honest review, whether I think it's profitable or not. And I just want to let you guys know, full disclosure up front, not trying to pull one over on anyone. If this works out well, I will keep using them. The one big thing and why I was looking for a new vendor, and I really haven't been able to find one, is a lot of the wholesale, I don't want to overgeneralize, but a lot of the wholesale vendors that you can find on like the different liquidation sites for apparel, which is what I specialize in, men's clothing primarily. It's really hard to find higher end stuff at a decent price. It's usually really low end stuff, like like the lower department store shelf pulls, things like that. And the price per unit, just because it's new with tags, is way higher than it should be for the quantities that I'm buying at. And that's what I've really struggled with, is I don't really have the space to do like a tractor trailer load where you can get the efficiency of the pricing. And I don't really have the fund. I don't really want to get just double my investment, so to speak. So it's just one of those difficult situations where I haven't been able to find the exact one that I want to go with. And this one kind of found me, and I liked the brands. And so I'll talk about the company now. It's called bluelots.com. And they're a newer company, and they did give me a fact sheet. I do want to read some of the stuff they sent me because I'm just learning about them. Then I'll show you the order online. I'll share my screen and specifically show you what I ordered. I'll show you the manifest and kind of show you everything that goes with that. And then I want to walk through each item on eBay, and we'll actually analyze the profitability up front together and just see if this really was a profitable buy or not. I took a shot because they're willing to give me the credit. I was willing to take a shot on it because I thought with the discount, I was pretty sure no matter what, I was going to make a profit, but I want to review it as if I paid full price because I want to make sure that it is a profitable opportunity for people who are looking for some bulk buy opportunities that way. So hold on, let me just pull up this fact sheet. So a couple things they just wanted me to run by and I'll give to you guys is that they're highly reviewed on Product Sourcing 101, which is a Facebook group, and Trustpilot. They have over 30+ reviews in the span of 3 months from November to January. They do a flat rate shipping on all lots, which was kind of nice. It's basically $40 per case or $200 for the pallet, which was another thing that attracted to me because it wasn't really, they weren't fluctuating based on weight. It was just, flat rate. I have to say that they said they guarantee the manifest accuracy, which is pretty nice. They do have a couple things I haven't tested. One of the big things that jumped out at me, and if I like this lot and it seems like it's profitable and I continue buying, I may do a review on this tool. But apparently they have a listing feature where you can list your order directly to Amazon and eBay. I don't know if that means you can list them individually or if it just like puts it as another, like kind of like wholesale or what, but it does look like they have a feature there. So I may review that later. I didn't do that this time. I literally just ordered it. To give context on delivery time, because that's something that's, if you need it fast, that's always one thing to think about since you're tying up capital. I did order this on the 10th, and it took 7 days to get to me. So basically it took a week, which I don't think is that bad. It also was on the holiday week when I ordered it. We had, I think it was the President's Day. So really, I think it was 5 business days total it took to get to me. So that's not too bad. So let me see what else here. They do have a wide variety of inventory, and I'll share their website here in a minute. I just want to make sure I covered anything that I thought was relevant. That looks good. All right, so before I unbox this baby, and I haven't opened, I'll show you in a minute. I haven't opened it, so I don't even know what the quality of packing was. Being honest up front, the box looks pretty flimsy, and it looks like they didn't use a lot of tape, so I'm a little disappointed in that, but we'll see. So let me share my screen here. And I will do Q&A at the end, guys, I promise. I just want to kind of get this up front and show this to you. All right, we got a screen share right here. You guys should be good. All right, so Blue Lots right here is their website. They do have a lot. They had a lot of different inventory. I was looking specifically for apparel, which I didn't have too much of a problem finding. And you'll see this is really what caught my attention when they reached out to me, because I quickly looked at their site. You know, they have this. Let me just slide this over. Actually, I want to see you guys' commentary while I'm reviewing. Sorry. So Patagonia, North Face, Smartwool, I mean, obviously are desirable brands. But what I also find in a lot of other wholesale liquidation sites is that usually it's a couple of those things, and then it's a bunch of kind of middle of the road stuff they pack in with that. So I was a little reluctant, but as I started to look at it, and it was pretty legit as far as the consistency of the order. And I downloaded the manifest right here just so we can keep track while we're analyzing. But as you can see, Holden, and you know, it's obviously sorted by the highest retail value. Holden skinny standard pants. Holden's a very high-end brand. Arc'teryx, Marmot, Iron and Resin, which I hadn't heard of Iron and Resin, but I did a little bit of research. It looked good. Smartwool, Patagonia, Prana. Got Mountain Khakis, which is one of my favorites. I hadn't found this one before. I don't know if this is, I think this is Koala Tree Organics, I'm guessing. Bunch more Mountain Khakis. We had North Face. You know, so not too bad. And if you look back here, I want to flip. So it was $12.23 per unit. So not, I mean, really not bad, especially including shipping. Like that's not including shipping. It was $12.23 a unit, plus it was $80 to ship, or it was $40 to ship. So not bad. So a little over $13, like $13.50 a unit with shipping. So when I go through, we'll see if it was profitable or not, obviously. Let's see. I want to flip back just to make sure there's not questions here. Sorry, guys. I really need to get two screens so that I can do this effectively. All our new tags, that's a great question. That's why I wanted to be able to see the questions as we go. So all of these are new tags and in the original retail packaging. That's what they advertise. So I'm going to stop sharing and unbox right now. All right. So let's see what we got here. And you can see it's a pretty hefty box. I am going to do it this way to protect my address on here. Sorry, guys. I know most of you aren't stalkers, but it is a little weird. All right. Probably should have used the box cutter. Sorry for the noise, but one more here. Okay, so let me see if I can show you inside. So it's pretty much packed right up through. I'll show you. They did put a little sealed air on the top, but this is kind of the first look here. Oh, that's interesting. I've never seen Patagonia stuff packed that way. All right, I'll just run through items here. I don't really know the best way to do this. They did give me, so they did manifest included. Show you there. What else we got here? Yeah, so that's pretty good. What else we got? All right, so we've got Gamma Rock Pant Men. So new tags in the steel packaging. The interesting thing is from an eBay seller standpoint, I don't really know. There's not really a benefit of keeping it in this because I can't do photos like that unless eBay stock photo gallery was well stocked, which it's not. So you can't really rely on that. So these I'll have to obviously undo all of these. But so here is the Arc'teryx Ascent, and these are the pants. New tags, perfect condition. No flaws that I see. I mean, at $13, let's look up real quick what these are going to go for. And I'm not going to share my screen the whole time. Someone asked what mic I'm using. I have a Blue Yeti. There's not a real fast way to do this, so sorry, guys. All right. And I'm not going to look up every single one of them, but I'll pick out probably the first 10 or 15 here, and we can start to see. So we got Arc'teryx, Scent, Gamma Pants, and so I can't, I don't know if I was too specific. I can't find any new tags ones, but oh, there we go. I found women's pre-owned ones that sold for 103 plus shipping. More pre-owned ones for 110 plus shipping. There's some new tags ones that sold for 200. So that's, and actually, I'll share my screen real quick so you guys can see what I'm looking at. So right here, it's pretty similar, different color. You can see the used ones are going for a bunch of different prices here. And I thought I sorted this, but I guess I didn't. Oh, because it's all related. So there's more. So as you guys can see, I think safe to say that these ones we should be able to get. That's interesting. The retail value is 178, but they're selling for 200. I mean, let's just go on the conservative side, and I'll just say like 150. All right. I'm just going to pull a couple out and then look up a couple with you because I think that that's probably the most effective way to do it so it's entertaining. Never really done a lot of these. All right, so here's the Qualitree Organics. Pull this out. Here's the brand tag too, I guess, because you guys haven't seen that probably. I haven't. That's the first I've seen it. Reminds me of like a Patagonia type brand for sure. And if anyone's heard of that, actually, I'm going to keep the chat up here. If anyone's heard of it, feel free to jump in and let me know. Average price is about $13.50 an item. If I didn't pay full price. I got a discount, but yeah, it was about $13.50 an item, including shipping. Here is the Iron and Resin Freedom Riders, forged in California. The tag says new tags. And this seems like kind of like almost like a barn coat, like shirt jacket, real heavy. Let me grab a couple more and then we'll look them up together. This is interesting. So this is the thermal weight Patagonia bottoms. I don't know. I guess I wouldn't open these. I probably would look for stock photos because I don't really want to break this. So that's why I'm put this to the side. That'll be interesting what I do with that as far as photos go. Here is so anyone joining late, this is from a website called bluelots.com. And I'll put a link in my description. I actually don't have it in there right now, but I will put a link after the video to the website itself. Here's the Smart Wool shirts. And again, I hadn't heard of this brand till I started looking it up. And maybe I'll do one more and then we can look up those together. Oh, nice. And here's the Mountain Khakis. You can see Mountain Khakis. This is like one of my favorite brands. If you guys watch my haul videos, you'll know I love this. Desert Khaki. All right, so let me share my screen again. Chrissy said, so she already looked up the Patagonias for me because she's awesome. And she said these are selling anywhere from 25 to 75. So we'll just have to do a little more research there, but probably not going to lose. They're very lightweight. This will go, if I send it this way, I'll probably have to, it's probably over a pound. Actually, that might go first class in the poly mailer. All right, let me share. All right. So let's look up the Mountain Khakis first. See what the specific line is. These are classic fit Mountain Khakis. Let's go new. So these are pretty much, these are Cambers. Yep, Camber 104. So this 104 hybrid pant right here is the exact pant that it is. So these look to be, yeah, this is pretty much this is the exact pant right here. So they're anywhere from, I don't see a steep drop off, which is nice. This is the exact pair right here, I think. Oh, these are 105s. I would probably price these somewhere in the high. I would probably price these at like probably 40, like 43 or 44.99 plus shipping, and just hold them there. It's a really popular brand, so I don't think it would have any trouble selling. And because stuff, I mean, all new attack stuff, it's okay to wait on it. All right, so and let's just for context, I have in this lot, I don't know how many we have here. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So there's 4 of those mountain khaki pants right there. Actually, sorry. So there's the 104s, and then I have 4 105s. So let's just put, and I'm putting the shipped amount in here, guys, just for simplicity. I get, let's see. All right, so those are the pants. And let's flip back. Let's do the smart wool. Hopefully this isn't too boring for you guys, but I mean, if you're looking to buy in bulk, this is the type of research you need to do. And I did a lot of this beforehand, but I figured I'd do it live with you. Let's see, light. I'm just gonna do light shirt. Can't find anything more than that on it. PhD. New. Wow. So this is pretty much exactly what it is, except it's black. Those are crazy. Interesting. They're not dropping off that hard either. There's just not a ton of them. Huh. I'm going to be really conservative with this because they are pretty widespread here. And I'm going to say these are going to go for about 30. I might say 40 shipped. Let's just take the kind of average there. I know they drop off and there's not a lot of data on them. So I think 40 shipped is fair. Oh, I only have one of these. Interesting. All right, let's do the iron resin one here. Iron resin. Oh no, iron and resin, sorry. Iron fit, maybe. Let's do shirt jacket. Yeah, that's a better word. So this is different colorway. Has 9 bids. Went for basically 63 shipped. See if we can find anything else. These are all actual codes. This one looks pretty. No, it's down to that. Huh. Not a lot of data on these. I feel like it'll sell fine, but trying to come up with a fair price to put in there. I'm gonna say it's fair to put. I think it's fair to put like 50 shipped there. That's at least what I'm gonna try to sell it for. I mean, it says 139 for retail value. It's a little below half. I think that's conservative, but it's also the fair way to evaluate the order. All right, now let's do the Koala Tree one because that's all a new brand to me. Koala Tree Organics shirt. This isn't. They don't really have like specific lines to them. It doesn't look like. Oh, Union flannel. Union flannel. Not a lot of data on these. I'm just going to back off, and I think this was what I remember when I was researching this one, was I couldn't find much on it, which means it's probably really niche. So I'm going to say these might be the dud of the order. I mean, I'm going to do 20 shipped on these just because I feel like that's fair. Here's the other one on this. It says these are JTs. That's not what they are. All right, so I did find one error, it looks like, on the manifest, because I don't see that one anywhere. So it looks like I have an extra item, possibly. That's interesting. That's very interesting. All right, I'll throw that one over there. So let me just hop back and stop sharing for a minute. I guess, I don't know. I mean, once I get through counting my items, I guess I'll know more. It's supposed to be 31 items in here. So here's more of the mountain khaki ones, which you've already went through. So let me just throw those over there. So these are the Polar Max. Micro H2 layers for life. Polar Max. No idea. Let's see. And we got more of these guys, more mountain khakis. We already looked at those. Pretty excited about all the mountain khaki. That was one of the things that really drew it to me. Was A, it was men's, and B, they were mountain khakis. So more mountain khakis, more mountain khakis. So far we got 1, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 items there, 15 here. All right, let's see what this guy is. I do not do free shipping on any of my stuff anymore. I used to do all free shipping, but now I charge $6.99 flat for everything but shoes and electronics. And I charge $9.99 for shoes, and I charge anywhere from $20 to $30 for electronics. All right, so this is the Marmot, and this is like another one of those like heavy shirt jackets. It's actually, it feels insulated. Yeah, it's insulated. So it is the, let's see, RK is insulated. All right, I'm going to see one more, and then we can do that again. Share screen. Here's the North Face. That's basically just a basic tee, nothing crazy. Actually, is it? Oh, it's medium. If it was large, I might have kept that for myself. And let's look at one more. It's different here. A couple more. All right, here's another one of the Smart Wool items. And it is the Kiva Ridge Stripe. I gotta say, I'm pleasantly surprised. I remember the same feeling I had when I did the Ella Bean order. I just was like sick to my stomach waiting for it to come in and just feeling like something was going to be wrong with it. And so far, not too bad. And so this is the Troy Lee Designs shirt. Not sure what that is, but pretty sweet. It's like a dry fit shirt. All right, so let's look some of these up. We'll share again here. Sorry for the back and forth, but I think it is the best way to deal with it. Did I just get an offer? Oh, declined offer. Bummer. All right, so we've got Troy Lee Designs shirt. Oh, so it looks like it might be cycling. New. Oh, no, not. So it's kind of like these ones. So these are all holding pretty steady in that like high 20s range, low 30s with shipping. So I'm going to put, see if I can find that one. Shirley Designs. I'm just going to put 29. That's fair. Looks like there's two of those. For that guy over there. This, another smart wool. This is the sweater. Merino wool sweater. For those of you who are new to selling on eBay and you're looking to do pricing, this is how I price pretty much all my items. So I just look either used or new with brand and a basic description, get an idea for the market, and that is the exact sweater right here. Wow, trending at 79.33, 67.50. Wow. So since it's trending there, I'm gonna take the sale price. I think that's pretty fair. I'm just gonna put 67. Might be lowballing myself a little bit, but I really like to be conservative when deciding whether something's profitable in case it goes out of style while you're waiting for it to sell. Sweet, there's two of them in here. So let's do that. All right, let's do the North Face t-shirt. And this is the Mountain Athletics shirt. New. All right. So these drop off pretty quick. You can see this is the one right here. This is the exact one. All right. So I'm not getting much. I'm going to put 15 for that. That's probably another one of the duds in the order. I expect that occasionally. Like not everyone's going to be a huge home run, but you can't have it too often. Otherwise your order doesn't become profitable. All right. Let's look up the Polar Max. Sorry, I just want to flip over to commentary here. Set my screen to gallery view. Am I driving you nuts? Polar Max Micro H2. Yeah. Not a lot of data on those. This one sold for 27. I'm going to say 23. And so this is, I'm going to guess Polar Max is down here, maybe. Oh, this one. All right, so 23. Oh, AYG must be the brand for this. Okay, that makes more sense. I couldn't find the brand on here for some reason. Odd. All right, let's look up the Marmot now. Marmot. Arcades. Insulated. This is what it is right there. Put the number on it. Oh, I'm going to do this instead. 53520. Nope, didn't come up. Man, I can't find a lot of comps on that. That other one was 75. It was the exact one, just different colorway. Interesting. Let's see, barn jacket, barn coat, barn coat. Ada. Simply because this is a really good brand. I'm going to consider, I think that if I say this is, let me see, what's the retail on it? 149. I think 65 is a pretty fair. I would expect to at least get that. It's an XL. Someone said my mannequin isn't available in stock. If you just go to Amazon and search just for mannequin, I think I have a size medium. Just do a sort on price so you get the cheaper ones. You don't need to have a super high quality one. All right, so let me stop sharing again. Yeah, I mean, Christy, just Christy saying she's looking at the website and they really gave me a deal. That was just one of their lots. Like I picked off of here. This one was actually sitting for a while because when they first reached out to me, I was waiting on it. I haven't really looked for stuff since, but this one also the way they screen the people who sell stuff on here, I think they also dictate what they sell, like what the price is for it. So it may be based on this particular person who's selling this, sold that or set their price there. Someone just asked me a question about eBay. I will answer at the end, but I'll give you what the question is what's my take on requiring free return shipping in order to have top rated seller status. I will first say I'm not a top rated seller, so it doesn't impact me very much, but I'll give a more elaborate opinion after I'm done with the unboxing here. But yeah, Christy, actually, why don't we look why don't I share a screen and look at some of the stuff that's on there right now? Because I honestly haven't looked since I ordered this. All right, you guys can see my screen here. So blue lots. So you can sort by category. And I'm going to sort by apparel and accessories because that's what I do. Oops. Apply. So here's North Face Mountain Hardwear and women's apparel, 13 units, 21 units, 7. So these must be RAB Holden. So these are smaller lots. Here's a 20 unit one for $471. 616 for 20 units. Wow, you're right, Christy. These are really pricey. I looked at this one. I almost did that one. This was a lot more jackets. This is exactly where I bought mine. Yep, Connie. 10 units, 70 units, 23 units. Yeah, and it's my understanding that each of the sellers they'll ship their stuff here, set their own price. So look at that one. Those are all like winter jackets. 14 units at $520. That's probably was a good one. 24 units, $882. Marmot Millet. Right. This is a good one right here. 53 units at $892. Let's just read the details. And this is a lot of the similar stuff I just got. So that's slightly higher. It's about $3 a unit higher. Polar Max. Let's download the manifest. Just because I'm curious now after you said that. It's actually not that bad. multi-quantity here. This one's actually not that bad. I have to obviously analyze it pretty deeply, but yeah, I agree with you, Christy. Now that I'm looking at some of these, they're definitely a lot higher per unit. I don't know why. I want to keep looking now. You've got me very curious. Because I don't know that I want to buy at that price. Let's just scroll down for a while here. Oh, wow. That's a good one right there. Here you go, Christy. Here's one that someone might want to jump on. Man, I kind of want to buy that. All pants, too. Pants are so easy to list. Let's look at the manifest real quick. But this is why I was a little more intrigued with this supplier, simply because this is just all really high-end stuff. There's 11 of those, 9 of those. That might be where they get you a little bit. Those are probably lower selling stuff. Yeah, look, 11 of the $39 value. See, this is stuff you got to look out for on these, and you got to look at the manifest really carefully, right? So a fifth of the order is these $39 retail ones. So they get you a little bit there. And those two. But at 1330, it's still not bad. Considering a lot of these, like the mountain khaki stuff we know, they're all going to sell for $50 a pop. Although there's only like 7 or 8 of them. All right, I'm going to keep going. Sorry, I kind of derailed myself there, but I thought it was a valid point by Christy, and I want to make sure I'm giving it an honest review. I paid $13.50 an item with 31 items, so that is, well, I didn't pay that. They gave me a credit. I got like a basically 1/3 credit off. So what is that? $13.50 times 31. $418.50. All right, let's go back here. I'm gonna stop sharing. All right. Keep looking at stuff here. Whoops. Oh. So these are the. Oh, these are the Holden pants. These are this is one of the big ticket items, why I wanted it. Let's see what these do. I'm going to look these up, guys, and then, well, actually, let me just show you the rest of what's in here. Here's the Prana. And so far, everything has had the tags on them, so that's been good. I was a little worried about that. Here's the Prana. More quality. This is the Arbor, which I've never heard of. This Arbor. Let's see what this is. Here's more of the Polar Max stuff. I've only got a couple more things in here. More Smart Wool. Another one of those North Faces. Another one of those Polar Maxes. Not sure what this is. This is the other one of those Troy Lee Designs ones. Another North Face. And another one of the Smart Wools. So let's just look up the rest of this real quick, guys. Then we'll kind of do a little ROI on the order. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to do an ROI. I'm going to adjust the unit price up to like 16 or 17 bucks just to see what it still looks like, given that after researching, it seems like most of those are in that price range. So let me share my screen real quick. All right. So let's do, need to look up the Holden pants. So Holden M's, whoops, skinny, let's do skinny standard pant. Well, that's one of the home run items for sure. So these are pretty much the exact ones, except mine are black. So I think we can safely say these are in the buck. I'll say 140, 120. They drop off a little bit. I'm going to say $120. That's what I'm going to put on the spreadsheet. I think it's conservative, but I think it's fair. Oh, this is the other manifest. No, it's not. This is mine. All right, so we're going to say, I'm going to say 125. I think that's fair. I always price my stuff high anyways. Oh, I haven't seen the Patagonia. I think I just threw the, oh yeah, that's the Patagonia. Someone said the Patagonia was selling for anywhere between 25 and 75. Let's go with, we'll just hold the middle at 40. That's fair. All right, now we got these Prana pants. So Prana stretch Zion. These are men's. Oh, wow. Those are nice. Ah, huh. I think get a little lower there. You can see. I think 50 is fair. Most of these are well over 50 shipped, and all the stuff I'm putting in here is 50, or is with shipping. All right. This is the most Polar Maxes. All right, so we already looked that up. These aren't selling well, so I'm putting those at 20. Those might be on the low end. They might be worth more, but I want to keep being conservative as I go through this stuff. All right, let's look up this Arbor sweater. Come on. Why would an Arbor sweater? It must be the color. Huh. I bet you, I'm going to pull up the comments here. I wonder if this is just some like private label junk. Like literally nothing's coming up for this, which is very odd. I think the only fair thing to do here is just to put it at like any other mall brand sweater I would find new tags in a thrift store, and we'll just say 20. Not great, but I think that's probably the reality there. All right, let's see what items we haven't looked up or that I need to fill in here. So we know the mountain khakis. Oh, wait, hold on. So those weren't all. so these are shorts. So let me do that. Let me look up the Mountain Khaki shorts. That was what I didn't look up. Mountain Khaki camber shorts. Not bad. Then it just drops off, and there's none. Why would they be so cheap? Weird. There's not a lot of them. Those are the pants. $39.99. I think 40 is a fair price, given that Bulls went for 60 and 33. Yeah, plus that's 40 shipped there. 40 shipped. Yeah, we're gonna go with 40 shipped for all these. I think that's a pretty fair value. All right, and then these Polar Max stuff didn't go very well. I'm just gonna hold these. We're kind of the duds of the group at 20 and 20. Those are all those micro pants though. No, I'm not even gonna bother. That's probably fair. All right, so let's just say this is the estimated total resale value based on quantity. I'm a bit of a hotkey nerd when it comes to Excel. Spend all day on Excel. All right, and so we'll do our little sum formula. All right, so I was really conservative, and we're looking at $13.75 shipped. Now, let's say, what did I just do? Open the spam email? Cool. Cool. I hate my internet just catches up like that and gives me all sorts of spam mail. It's really annoying. Come on. Thank you. All right. So let's do less fees. So we're going to do time. Oops. Let's just do 13%. And actually, we're going to do it even simpler. So, well, no, I can't do it that way. Bear with me, guys, here. So there's fees for PayPal and eBay. Everything here except for the jackets will fit into a flat rate or less. So let's just say average shipping, again, conservatively is going to be, let's just say $6. Because flat rates are going to be $6.50 for me. First class is going to be about $5, and then you're going to have the abnormal ones that might be like $8 to $10. I think that's pretty fair. Equals. I'm just doing this quick, guys. I mean, it's just round math. This is how I would evaluate any other purchase. Oops. That's not what I wanted. 31 times 6. Let's just make sure my quantity is right here. 31, yeah, okay. Right, so this is total resale. Let's see. Total value. Fees. Shipping. And I'm going to just shrink this so people can see what I'm doing. Oopsie. All right. So there's shipping, there's fees, and then my cost of goods is I'll do one on my actual cost, which is about $13.50 times COGS. And so initially, estimated profit is going to be so basically spending, what's that? So let's just do it quick. That wasn't what I wanted to do. I'm struggling with math right now, guys. Sorry. Overdoing it. So about a time and a half my money-ish, which isn't terrible. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to change this to, let's change it to 16. 16 at $16, which is what the other price points we were seeing. If all these held true, we'd be doubling our money. Now, there's a couple good points in the chat. I think these are hot brands. I think they'll sell fast. So I'm going to quickly double my money. Second, I have multi-quantity, so listing should be pretty quick. Third, they're new with tags, so listing will be pretty quick. So there's definitely efficiencies to it. If you have the capital, I'm going to stop sharing now. I think if you have the capital, making purchases like this every now and then, I think is a good way to really jumpstart your sales. If you have the capital and can reach out, my question would be, and it'll be a question I pose back to Blue Lots, is are you able to connect directly with the buyer or the sellers who regularly post stuff on there, or is it going to be preserved as a completely anonymous market? Obviously as a reseller, what you want to do is get an exclusive source. This really isn't the platform for that. But if you're looking to supplement with bulk buys, I think this is a pretty good opportunity. I probably will be doing at least one a month if I can find something like this quality. If I can't, I'll probably just pass on it. What I'm going to do, though, is I'm going to list all these this week. And I'm going to track, I'll do a follow-up video and just show you how fast it sold through with some of these brands. So you get an idea of how profitable it was if my estimations were true. Because, these are just estimates. These are my best research, my best guess on how I think it'll do. Ultimately, it could be higher, it could be lower. So we'll track it over the next month. We'll see how we like it, see if it's good. Hopefully, it'll either give you A, confidence that it's a good place to buy, or B, show you don't waste your money there and move on. So hopefully you guys enjoy this. This is definitely a different video. I don't do these this is the first unboxing I've done. As you'll see, I also really don't agree to do a lot of reviews of people's products and things just because they usually don't align with what I'm about. This one was pretty transparent, and they basically were like, we want you to do an honest review, and if it's bad, then tell us it's bad because we need to know if our model works, especially with the reseller community. So that was really nice. That's really all I got for you. I will answer some of the other questions that weren't around this, but the new eBay seller spring update was out, which I know is where that question came from, of requiring free returns, 30-day returns to get top-rated seller. It sucks, obviously, as a seller. Because she's asked, was that one shirt free too? I didn't count the individual pieces. I will count them after and see. I'll report back or drop it in the comments for you. But yeah, this. It definitely sucks for sellers, right? It really stinks because one of the reasons I switched to a shipping model, charging shipping, was simply for returns. I get a lot of does not fit returns. And when I say a lot, I get less than 3% total, but it's nice to not eat the shipping on that. And, with that new update, it kind of stinks for sellers. But at the same time, I'll go back to what I've always said about kind of complaining about the way things are is for 13%, well, not even that, right? Technically, if you count the payment process, let's just say 13% between PayPal and eBay a month, you get access to millions and millions of buyers with a software and backend that you don't develop, maintain, do any troubleshooting for, and can have a store platform to sell anything, anywhere to anyone. 13% is pretty cheap to do that. It's a really, really inexpensive overhead to run a business. So the changes stink, but you just kind of got to roll them and understand that you still have a great deal signed on their platform. No, I do not charge a restock fee for shipping or return shipping. I've never really charged restock fees. I don't think they make sense for me. If I did a lot of higher end stuff, I might, but doing clothing, it just doesn't make a lot of sense. Any other questions, guys? Hopefully this was valuable. Love to hear the feedback down below. If you guys like this type of content, hopefully I'll have more opportunities and I'll find more of these buys on the site. Hopefully you guys don't grab all of them before me. But if you do, good for you. I love to see people doing well. But I will be stalking this site probably weekly now, looking for deals to try and make a purchase each month. What I want to be careful of is I don't want the ROI on used clothes is so good that I don't want to get away from that too, totally. But it would be nice to diversify. I know I've talked about diversifying a lot. And sorry, I keep moving and it's moving the table. But I'm really trying to diversify the different types of inventory I have so that my sales aren't stale through the different seasons. So this is just one way that, if it can get 100 items, or extra 50 or 60 items new with tags, time and a half my money, and it flips quick because they're hot brands, then that's decent for me, and I'm willing to put a little capital. I'm also in a situation where I work full time. I reinvest all the dollars in my business back into my business, so it's not as risky for me to do that. For someone just starting out, I wouldn't recommend this. You know, like for a reseller just starting out, like there's enough used good inventory cheap that you could build your business on. That you don't need to do stuff like this. You don't need to lay out that much capital. But if you are at a point where capital is not a restriction, these are definitely ways to jumpstart and keep scaling your business, you know, instead of going out sourcing all the time yourself. So hope everyone has an awesome night. Really appreciate everyone watching. If you don't mind hitting that like button on the way out, I will add a link to the bluelots.com site, but just so you know, it's bluelots.com. Feel free to go visit. Their customer support is really good. They've gotten back to me really fast anytime I've had questions. So feel free to reach out even if you do have questions about how it works. And if you have follow-up questions or comments, let me know, or future stuff for me to cover in videos, let me know, and I will. I also want to say just a little plug for next week. We have episode 2 of Reselling to Real Estate, and I actually have, I'm really excited, going to have a expert Airbnb person. They have a really, really big portfolio of properties. I'm going to be doing a live interview with them on Monday. They're going to talk about their journey, how they've gotten into this business, how they've scaled to the point they have, and a lot of really, really good value for anyone on the real estate side of things. So that'll be Monday at 8 p.m. Eastern time. So I'm excited to bring that to you, and I've got a nice slate of people lined up for those shows now that we're kind of getting into a rhythm. So have an awesome night, guys. Thank you so much. See you.